So Faye said, okay, cool. How much you got all together? We're going to go take it down there. He's like, $46. She said, for the whole trip? Or this just what you got on you? All right, guys, welcome back to Veah and Rory Reacts, and this is 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days. Let's get into it, guys. We got Tigerlily, we got Brian and Ingrid, we got Loren with the gono. Why throat gono? Oh, let's just get into it. I know y'all lost. Come on in, come on in. All right, let's get started with Tigerlily and get her out of here. Not much happening. They preparing for a big wedding party. Tigerlily never had one before. She had a shotgun wedding. So yeah, she has a small family, shotgun wedding, never had a big wedding party before. Yes, she was what you say?
A courthouse wedding.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Justice of the peace.
So Adnan's on his way to his brother's house. He's going to go get dressed. He don't want to see his wife get dressed. He wants to be surprised when he see her, so he's removing himself from the room. Before he leaves, he warns Cruz, a part of the glam squad, he cannot do his wife's hair alone. His wife, his girlfriend, Shay, must be there. You are not to be alone with her in the room. I guess this makes him uncomfortable, but oh well, that's the man's rules. He do have a videographer company coming to film Tigerlily's getting dressed, getting prepared for the wedding party, to film the whole experience. And she's a bit baffled about, can she be alone with them? Because her friend needs to go get dressed, the glam squad girl. But she's going to be left alone, and then that guy is standing there with the camera. So she don't know if the rules are she could be alone with a man whenever her guy hires them, or if she needs to remove herself and have her friend stay there. So I guess the guy kind of steps out of the bathroom, and it works out for him.
Yeah.
But maybe she ain't asking questions. She's just taking directions from her husband. So of course she confused. She's like, okay. Maybe she gonna ask later. I don't know. She look like she on the Ambien all day. Is she? All that Botox, they keep them pills in their purse.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. She's like talking like Kim K and them.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Okay. I don't know. He didn't say. Now the glam squad tries to explain to her that this is controlling, but she got blinders on. She thinks she's his most prized possession. I see it the way Tigerlily see it.
Mm-hmm.
What? She don't feel controlled. He's just saying, look, I want you protected. Mm-hmm. I'm not leaving you in the presence of another man. I don't care what they on. Girls be helping their men sometimes get satisfied. Yeah. They could have been your friends for years. I'm not mad about the precautions he got in place.
Me either.
I don't care.
Me either. I agree.
Anybody care? It's overboard. It's too much. This is a different culture. I don't judge it. In fact, the reasons why these other countries' marriages outperform America's is because of the rules they have in place. Mm-hmm. If a man could just be in the room with your lady at 2 a.m., of course something happened. Y'all got a divorce. If she could come in when she wanted because it's girls' night, of course y'all got a divorce. Some eventually end up happening when shit not set up right.
Yeah.
Of course she was attacked in the night. Her man wasn't around. Of course when she was out at the grocery store, probably just at Walmart, walking back to her car, there was a situation. Because her man wasn't with you. Usually, men don't look to wrestle other men. They go, I gotta find another victim. I ain't got time. I feel like marriages last longer with the old traditional rules. What has changed? Old traditional rules and values. Mm-hmm. Women not working and staying home. It's needed to me, sorry. How many children got at school? How many parents went to pick them up and that was it? They wasn't there. How many people got in school? Essayed. How many students are being bullied? So yeah, I grew up with my mom at home. She tried to do both, but no, it's better with your parents at home. Niles and Matilda. Niles is from Alabama and Matilda's from Ghana. Basically, Niles is on the spectrum. He has issues in social environments. He tends to lie and appease people so that he can avoid, it's called masking, so he can avoid issues. His girl wants him to marry her as soon as he gets to Africa. He don't want to. She's been told the whole tribe and village. And he don't want to. He need more time. He even tried to explain to her he need more time. And she said, I'm getting married. So I guess he gonna wait till he get to Ghana to tell her.
Mm-hmm. Because she said, you don't want to disappoint me. Oh, he didn't tell her. Now he's going to wait till you get there, face to face.
Why you scared, though? This is an issue. Like, okay, bro, this is the beginning of you establishing order. You are afraid to tell your woman when the wedding gonna be, the one that's paying for it. You told her you need a little more time, and when she said, well, you will not disappoint me, why didn't you say, look, the deadline's the deadline. That's when I'm gonna have it the way I want to. He trying to delay by saying I want it to be big and extravagant. Mm-hmm. It better be big and extravagant too if you're gonna do that. I don't know. Niles also has heightened senses because of this autism on the spectrum. Like, he can smell extra, like a lot more. He can hear. He's so sensitive to hearing. Sounds, light. He can be overwhelmed easily, overstimulated easily from anything. Mm-hmm. So this is why he says he masks things, because when confrontation approaches him, he doesn't know how to deal. He was supposed to propose to her in person, but he chose to do it over the phone because he couldn't wait. Mm-hmm. Which led to her being very anxious. Like, when you get off, like Tigerlily's story, when you get off this plane, we get married. Now, Niles said he could afford the wedding if the bride price attached to it wasn't there, which he don't even know what it is or how much he got to pay. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't for the bride price, he could afford the wedding, which maybe tell her that. We could have a wedding sooner if we withhold on the bride price.
Not happening. Not withholding on the bride price.
We can work out a deal.
No, we're not.
We could do it in installment. Monthly payment. I don't know. The girl give me bossy, and I'm snapping, but I'm being nice, and I'm trying to. She gonna show her real self when you get there. Mm-hmm. I think she being reserved, but I hope it worked for him. I don't know. The people in the village don't know anything about autism and being on the spectrum. They think the dude all jacked up. So she gonna have to she trying to break it down to him, but we'll see when he get there next week.
Mm-hmm. We will see.
Sonny and Veah. Now, Veah working extra hours. The reason she doing this is so she could stack and have a lot of money before she take this trip, but it's making Sonny feel neglected. Mm-hmm. Well, you come up with the other half then while I sit here. Veah asked Sonny, do your parents want you to marry a Muslim girl? I think he said no, huh? Mm-hmm. She said, does your parents know you're going to be staying at the hotel? He said no. So she said this dude be drinking and doing whatever, not following the Muslim practices that his parents are so strict about. Girl, he is not a virgin. Mm-mm. He ain't no virgin.
No.
Veah is nervous about the religion because she was in a foster home that was super religious. She got anxiety because of that. The way that they dressed, the things that they ate, the way that they talked, it was extreme. It was traumatizing, she said. And because of that, she'll never convert her religion for anyone. She will never convert. She don't even believe in religion like that. Mm-hmm. This ain't gonna work. But it don't seem like the Muslim thing is a big deal to him either.
It's not, he's not, I think they're trained to not push their religion onto you. But once you get there, they're gonna like hold your hand and kind of help you and lead and guide you to their religion. They're not gonna like, hey, you have to change. Hey, you have to, be my religion. Hey, they're not gonna enforce anything like that. They just gonna slowly get you into it to where you're at the door and you got to put the garments on and now you're Muslim.
Yeah,
that's how they're gonna do it.
It could seem like it.
They were trained not to be so forceful with their religion.
But don't lie, you're gonna be forceful once we marry. Mm-hmm. But then why walk in like you ain't got no sense? Mm-hmm. Look around, all the women got their stuff on. It's gonna be a matter of minutes before they come wrap your high jib up and
Correct.
put your stuff on and show you how to wear your garment.
Yep.
A matter of minutes. So Veah's dropping her dog off at the sitters. She leaving the dog some spray tan. Would the dog get a tan? That's what she's saying. So she leaving the spray tan products.
What?
Cucumbers, because that's his favorite snacks. And some diapers for when the guests come over.
Yes.
Because so I guess he get excited.
Yeah.
I don't know if her dog still live there after a week of being gone. Now Rory gonna say he don't know how he got roped into this. Because you picked up the phone and you was available on call all the time to her.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into Rory. Now Rory always been there for Veah. Her brother was deleted by a law enforcement officer. And at that time, she also had a baby that she lost for Rory. And it was hard on them, and they were grieving separately, differently. And they decided to go their best ways because they wanted something different. It just sounded to me like y'all split over the baby. It was a lot. He was in his feelings, you was in yours. Y'all wasn't there for each other. Y'all didn't make it through.
Mm-hmm.
But he's always been there for, I guess, because it felt like home, the only stable thing outside of all the foster houses. So I guess I could kind of get it.
Yeah.
But she wants to bring him over there and not tell Sonny. And the guy is going with it. We already talked about this. But anyways, they always got that bond. Rory nervous to go over there because Sonny don't know about it.
Correct. Guys know how other guys are, especially if you're an ex and then you're being hidden and the boyfriend don't even know about you, that you're coming. Oh no. Be ready. He know it's going to be some BS whenever he get there with that dude. He know it's going to be some BS.
What if he walked back across the street? Veah, you and Rory going to enjoy the country together for the time you plan to stay? That's what the goal is? You get 2 for 1? If this don't work this well, this country going to make us fall in love again? I'm just confused.
Yeah, it's all bad.
I know that's your friend, girl.
No, but that's your ex, girl.
Because it looked like he low-key still, no.
Yeah, and you're not going to, like, do that to who I'm with. Like, she never even corrected him on calling her boyfriend this little kid.
Yeah, this kid.
You know, this kid. You're
this
not going to, like, undermine my person
Ka-pop!
like that.
Okay, kid. I'm going to give you a kid punch.
So it's like he already has no respect for this dude.
Yeah, he's
coming into
wrong.
this. He ain't coming in as a friend. He's coming in as an ex. Yeah.
Yeah, when you up under somebody's picture messing with it and mocking them,
yeah,
you acting like an annoying ex.
Wait when he find out that's who it is.
No, he knows already.
No, like you here in person and you were making like these faces, you know, at my
just
my
wait
photos.
till you see him. Basically, you saying he know it was him. Wait till I see you.
Yeah,
it's on site.
Yep.
On site in another country.
On site in the Muslim way.
Brian and Ingrid. Ingrid's house is now wheelchair accessible. So Brian gonna stay at the hotel and she gonna stay at the house. Plus she's a mom, so she gonna be going back and forth. I don't know why Brian couldn't get an Airbnb where they all could have stayed at for the month. And I think, or however long he's staying, I think this would have made her a more wrapped around his fingers because it's a better living condition than what she got. She would assume, oh, maybe he can provide for me. I can wash my dishes. Because y'all see the layout of a house. I'm not saying nothing about it. I'm just saying if he had got an Airbnb for the time, maybe he could establish a little more control.
Yes.
A little more respect for what he got to offer. Let her like the nice things. Maybe let me see. You can get my children got a room back there, some games and stuff that came in here. Oh wow, nice, but that ain't what he did. He picked a hotel. I rarely pick hotels if I'm going out of the country or if I'm going stay out of the States. I prefer a resort. Of course, there's too much. So why is not an Airbnb or an apartment or a condo rental?
Yeah.
Makes more sense. Condo rental in the Philippines? No, where they at? It's not coming to me right now. But I know they in Brazil. Come on, man. You could have got something for $600 a month.
Oh, yeah. And it could have been nice enough for her to be in, a little more better living situations, that she's in, it would have been better. So she would have been more comfortable, looking at him like, okay, yeah, you got me. Okay, I feel good with you. I like being here with you. Okay. No.
Ingrid already wondering, did Brian lie to me about being independent, or he just lied because he needed help with many things? Ingrid wonders if Brian is testing her because he sure need a lot of help with many things. So she don't know if he testing her or he lying. He already said he was testing her, but did she hear it? Did she hear him say that? He was testing her. Why? Because they be in the same house on the other side. While the film, the producer be getting you and you right there. Now I've seen lately some people cross over. Excuse me. Why would you say it?
Yes. So
I've been seeing that. They interrupt your little solo scene, huh? Didn't Nelly come back down when Josh was talking? She was going upstairs?
You're lying.
You lying. Excuse me? Girl, this my scene right here. Somebody else just did that on one of these seasons. Now, Ingrid riding in the car, she want to know where he want to go when they get back to the town. He said, I want to meet all your family, your friends, your people. She said, boy, I ain't told nobody about you. He like, what? Yeah, my family don't know. My dad is the most ignorantest person I know. So what if we just pop up over there, he said. She said, oh, no. No popping up over there. Girl, how old your daddy is? My dad, 51, 52, 50, maybe 54. Oh, right around my age. Ingrid say what? Back up. Come back. You said you was 45. No. Didn't I tell you I was? There he go with that again. I didn't tell you. No, you ain't tell me shit. In fact, if I go look back on your profile, it said 43. By now, this how old you is. What's up? No, I know I told you was about my daughter age. No. I would have remembered if you told me you was about my dad age. You did not tell me that. So once again, Ingrid's like, what else is he lying about? I'm afraid what he gonna tell me next. And then it starts. So Ingrid say, Brian, how did this happen to you? Because you tried to tell me a little gist, but you really didn't get on it. What is the details of what happened with you? Who, child? Brian look at Ingrid. I ain't never told you. There you go with that shit. Y'all see that? He keeps saying, I ain't tell you. You talking to a lot of people the way you acting. I ain't tell you I sold. I ain't tell you I sold substances. No, you ain't tell me that. Because I wouldn't have talked to you. I would have deaded it right there. I wouldn't even got to know you. You would have never got a chance to meet me. Yeah, girl, I told you. So Brian said he sold and used for 5 years. And at the time, he told his wife he wanted out because he was tired of the life and he wanted to do something different. Every day, he'll have 3 grams on the table and he'll drink a case of beer. Ingrid like, I ain't never used before. I never dealt no substances in my life. I never touched that stuff. I was taught and brought up that you don't deal with people that's in that mess, that has taken, has used, has sold. That's not a life I want anything to be a part of in any capacity. His family didn't approve that he was using and selling, and he didn't give a damn, he said. He didn't give no dams.
Nope.
He didn't even speak to his mom for 3 years because of it. This dude chose this. He was making more money than all of them put together in his family. And what are you trying to say? They hated and despised him for it? He couldn't stop himself. So he told his wife he didn't feel love for her anymore. No more, none. She said, all right, bed. It's cool. He said he guessed she wasn't okay with it because about a month or two later, 2 guys circled around him on his car. One got that side, one got that side. The one in the front of him drew on him. He tried to fight him and take it from him. And he didn't think that one bullet would damage him all to this point, to this bad, to this degree. Well, I can see you thinking you could take a bullet. But you think if you get hit in the arm, that's it. Versus, dang, you got paralyzed because where it hit. or this stopped working because of it, and that stopped working, and your arm and hand twisted that way, and your nerve got that. Yep. So that's what I'm thinking he's saying. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be something I might have lived. I might be in the hospital. They might have take it out, but I didn't think that shit would just twist me into a Pringle. That's basically what he did. The wife said, "If not me, then no one." Did she say leave him alive, or they just was to rob him?
Yeah, shoot him, take his watch, take his wallet.
But shoot don't mean
to delete. It just means to pow.
Take his wallet and bring it back to her. Y'all can have whatever in it. What was the payment?
They could have what's in it, but the payment for her was the price of that watch and something else that he had. That she wanted.
I'm inclined to believe these were family members who you hung out with before, or somebody, a potential that she with now. Mm-hmm. He said after that bullet hit him, life in the chair. That was it. Life in the chair after that. And then his ex confessed that she ordered the carjacking, but he didn't disclose to us any years or prison time. We got to do an episode on this. We got to talk about this. Mm-hmm. Ingrid said, that leaves me without words. I don't feel good about it, Brian. She said for several years he lived his life surrounded by criminals. She said, I didn't know. Oh my God in heaven. She looked spooked out.
Oh, yes.
Ingrid asked why didn't he tell her, but he feels these things make no difference. I thought you told her. She says, bullshit. Who says you're not going to use cocaine after me? He claimed he done with all this, but she was like, I don't know that. For all we know, he could still be rolling around in the chair making plays, getting glossed over because he disabled. He could be heavy in the game. I don't know. Are these people still after you and that's why you over here in Brazil? They try to finish you off? What's the plan? Mm-hmm. I wouldn't want nothing to do with it either. And the way you going around sneaking telling people make it look like you on the run.
Yes.
Versus being straight up.
And sure don't make nobody feel safe.
No, you can't be coming be with somebody and not telling them you was involved in something like this so they could fairly decide for themselves.
Right.
Some people think a person like that got forever bad karma and don't want anything to do with them at all. And I'm not talking about karma in this life. Yeah. I'm talking about in the next life too. I don't want no parts of being with you. She also says, maybe you ain't dealing it no more because you are in a wheelchair and you can't walk. Is that why you quit? He claiming no. I'm on her side. You would have been on your merry way doing what you was doing because you ain't care about family, mom, nobody, and you would have just kept on if you wouldn't have got popped it. Yeah. But I guess it don't matter now. Something gonna make you quit, whether it's you on your own or that. Yeah, you quit now.
And she's not wrong for asking them type of questions. She's not wrong for having those concerns.
Yeah, it is a woman. Now, he said after the accident, he's been different. It's in the past. But he's hurt and offended by her behavior. He feel like she judging him. He go get his ass in the pool, and he all bothered. She in there, she ordered food for them from the kitchen, I guess. Yeah, yep. Well, at least she was thinking about us eating, because it was a long ride. Mm-hmm. He need a beer or two right now. She needs something to drink too. Ingrid feels deceived. You don't get involved with addicts. She even thinking that he was using is disgusting to her. If this girl ain't disgusted, because she was already disgusted off the pure disability. Yes. She disgusted. Because remember, you came in here with this dang catheter bag. So I ain't tell you? We need to do I ain't tell you. I ain't tell you. I ain't tell you. I ain't tell you. You playing too much. I ain't tell you I was leaving after you tried to tell me this when you got here. Shit, well, I didn't think it was much of a difference. Pick up bags and proceeds to exit, because that's what I would have did. Oh, yes. You know how people think that if I trick you into it, then you in it now, you can't leave. You all in love with me. Peace, I'm about to show you. Yeah. I will play the game. I'm about to show you for thinking you knew me.
Or feeling like you can play me.
Both. Ingrid feels this was strategically done to her. He went all out of his way to hide this and don't tell her nothing. And I agree. When it comes to Ingrid and Brian, this relationship is over to me. It's just going to depend on how bad for her she want to get herself and her children into America. And I think she's ready to move on to the next thing, because the disabled, catheter, bag carrying, ex-addict, dealer, user. No. Is he disease free?
Who
Oh, that's
knows?
gonna be a something. I ain't tell you. Next. Back on Tinder or whatever the site says you go on. Loren and Faith, it gets worse. Ooh, guys, come on. Everybody settle down in the classroom. Listen up. Y'all ready? So Faith goes to Loren's room the next day to see how his first day was. He says it was great, and he mentions that he needs to go down to the market, but they need to exchange the money down at the front desk. They exchanging currency rate. So Faith said, okay, cool. How much you got all together? We're going to go take it down there. He's like, $46. She said, for the whole trip? Or this just what you got on you? Oh, this dude just got here yesterday, y'all. How you down? You got on the... How much he got on here with? 75?
Yeah, that doesn't
what he
pay
spent?
the trip.
70. Yeah.
Enough for the trip and a little snack money.
And then she gonna cover the rest? I like how people got it figured out what you paying for. They don't even know what you going through up here.
Right.
So Loren said, yeah, I'm waiting on a paycheck to hit my account, and that's all I got to my name. She was like, okay, we're going to have to budget your money and manage. You're going to have to save. We're going to watch what we doing. So after they get down to the front desk think they even getting some money. But I mean, in their currency, that's a lot of money, $46. So it turns out to $2,500, whatever. I'm not sure. So Faith's like, how long this going to last? He said, this money right here might last us 4 days. Face is like, ooh, child. Now, Faith had a plan. When they got down to the market, they was budgeting. No, put this, no, this. You gonna need to watch how you spend your money. Then it was like, I'm gonna get you this, I'm gonna get you that. And Faith like, ooh, he ain't watching his money. This is nice. Girl, yeah. You need to budget his money. But she accepting all the other shit. Now she accepting all the gifts. He got to be out. But he was like, this what he loved, because he could take care of his girl over here in another country. America tripping. That's what he on. But you ain't even come with enough, bro. All them couches he crashing on where he don't pay full rent, electricity, gas, water, car. Where's your checks going?
Right. It ain't adding.
He a pansy. And I'm going to tell you what I say a pansy is. A bottom pretending on a girl that he going to take care of her, looking to hop to be a male gigolo. That's what I get.
Yeah.
I get he a male gigolo and not for women. He hoping Faith don't get turned off. But Faith said, man, America has so many opportunities. Why does he have so little? Girl. He tricking with that money. So he down there at the market shopping like a big dog, telling her she can go on and get stuff. And she like, yeah, we'll see. You need to budget your money. But end up keeping on spending with him. I don't know how much he got right now. Loren go to meet Faith's second mom, who lives on the 5th floor in the storage unit. Whatever. So they all at the dinner because she prepared a meal for them. And they go up to her house. And she's asked Loren, what's your deal with Faith? What plans you got for her? And he said, well, it's complicated. And the lady said, do tell. She looking at Loren. Because they already know. The girls know what they want out the deal. Come on, girl. This is our chance to wean in them. Because, girl, I don't want to ask them. You ask them, okay? That's why I'm bringing them up there. My mama want to meet you. All right, we know what that's about. Now, Loren tells Faith he wants to live in the Philippines with her there. And she said, well, he never told me that. He's known I always want to live in America. And then the mom says, wouldn't it make sense for you to take her to America since that's where you earn it? And he was like, but it's basically impossible because I'm homeless there. Faith dropped her fork. The lady dropped her mouth. They looking at each other. What? So he starts to mention, yeah, I could make money online, maybe get a computer job or whatever. You would have did that before you left. You moving crazy. So production say, do you even have the skill sets for that? He like, no, I did. I worked IT before. I figure it out. I'll slap some shit together. Please.
That's not how that works.
Did you bring a laptop with you? Do you have a VPN? You got a SIM card? Do you have money for wireless internet for the next couple of months?
No.
Or you gonna get her to do that?
Mm-mm-mm.
Y'all, it gets worse. So he receives a phone call after this dinner. First, Mama Ding asks Faith how she feel about what Loren just said. Faith says since he accept who she is, she just gonna love and accept him. Finances ain't always everything, but she found love. So she gonna make this work. And she is right. Money ain't always everything because you could get with the person and they provide, and then some kind of way life make it fall on you later.
Yep.
But that's still your love. Sometimes you taking care of them in the beginning, then boom, they taking care of you. It's a cycle.
Yep.
It's love. So you don't be weaning stuff out on that. You should be making sure a person could take care of you, but you know what I'm saying. Now, while Faith wasn't expecting to live in the Philippines, she just loved Loren's and hope it works out. So it all works out there until this phone call that Loren receives the same day or the next day,
next morning,
from one of his roommates. About a week ago, Loren receives a text. About a week ago, he went out with a friend of his, and she went down on him, and she called him to let him know she now has gonorrhea of the throat. And he said he think he got it too. His thing is sick and leaking discharge. So he needs to go tell Faith what's going on. So we're going to have to wait till the next episode to see if Faith going to dump him for cheating on her. This is the proof, guys. You see how he knew he was leaking and stinking and dripping. And he was still trying to hurry up and get one off on her as soon as he got there. This is why you don't sleep with somebody overnight, first time seeing them, 24 hours, within a week. You need to get to know people.
Yeah.
Good thing she didn't share a room with him because you know you can't fight it. And she would have let it happen and she'll have it too. He would have let her go down and she'll have it too. So all them days when he was pressing her by that room, oh, we need to hurry up. We only got a little bit of time. That's your problem now. You ain't trying to see if somebody got something. You just out here rolling around in beds. When he break, it's over. It's over. First you broke. But what if you never had a date in your life? And this one guy ain't embarrassed about you. Well, no wonder, girl. He homeless. He ain't got no money. He full of dirty guy. He's a has-been. Girl, he needs you. You got multiple jobs.
Ooh, child, yeah.
You just need to be lonely, girl. Cut him off and start scratch. Somebody want to be on the show. They're going to see you. Y'all going to meet. And we're going to do the other way again.
Absolutely.
But not with Loren.
No.
Dang, girl, you should have been asking questions and they could lie all the years until they get there, but dang.
Yeah, that's right.
The specifics of the job and shit. Show me proof, show me this, do me that.
Yeah.
Y'all.
It's sad, but
we can't even enjoy our trip because if I did want to be intimate with you, you hooked up with somebody before you came.
Yep.
And now you got something on this whole trip, we can't do nothing. First, the little money he got left, he got to go to the appointment. Number two, I ain't covering for you for some stuff you did. You spent your money on that. I'm not about to look after you. I'm not about to dig in my pocket and make sure you eat today because you had to spend your money on your medicines. No. For you deciding to step out on me. If you gonna come tell me you ain't monogamous, you should have told me that before you left. And you tell me that as we talking about it, not, hey, I'm not monogamous, and on top of it, look what I got from not being monogamous.
Yeah.
I ain't even being I'm not even protecting myself.
Yeah, that's real scary. It is really scary because you don't know where he's been.
Correct.
You know, you don't know where he's been, and even if that's all he has.
Yeah, do he got more stuff?
He need to get tested for all of the STDs.
He was at your bedroom door, and when she was being a lady saying, good night, peace, and he wanted to get in, she would have let him in. She would have got.
No, but she didn't. So
even if she would have played around with it a little bit and gave it a little kiss, she would have got the
yep.
Of the throat. What does that look like? I don't even want to know. This dude is gross. Look, I'm about to say something very controversial. If you ever had an STD, I don't never want to be with you. Is it in your list? It's on your records?
Let's look at that in my chart.
I'm a germaphobe. Whoever I could be, I could just, that ain't even possible me doing a hookup. Cause I treat my sex like I treat my food and my lips. I don't want to kiss you. I don't know you. I don't leave my plate here. I don't leave my glass here. I don't leave my cup here. I don't know where you at in all of the 24 hours. You ain't by me for like 9, 10 of them. We don't work together. Like, I can't watch it. I'm good. I don't know your genitals routines. I don't know.
Yes.
No.
Ugh.
Something about people that
Gross.
don't mind sleeping around with people too. I would never sleep with you. I don't care if you don't got nothing. You just gross to me. Do I believe in non-monogamy? Yeah, for people who yeah, because everybody ain't the same. I don't. Me personally, it's like sharing food, sharing fluids. That's gross to me. It's like slobbing down 20 people, but except this is with something else. I don't know. This shit make me break out and get grossed out easy. I ain't built for it.
Yeah.
Unless you were one girl just for me. You just for me. You just for, but it's just no. I can't. It's like bathing and shit.
And I am so glad. I got to give it up to her. You know, she is the first lady, lady boy, whatever you want to call her. She held her own more than a woman would hold their own. Because a woman would have slept with that man and got gonorrhea and didn't even know it.
Well, that's something to say. Men are horny. Why is she able to be strong? Well, she get played so long.
Yeah, so just like us women out here, we tired of getting played, tired of a man doing this, running all over us and this and that, but you still gonna go out there and sleep with the next one.
I can't compare her to a woman because
she
ain't leaking down there and thriving. Like she might not could make it if she was a girl at the door. She might say, then come scratch. And then next morning she would have had it, and girl, we'd have been rumbling in that room. They would have got put out.
Yeah, but even a guy want to hurry up and stick it in something, you know. So it's
dude's nasty. Even while they dripping pus, want to come get some. He knew he was dirty when he was asking for it.
He knew it was pussy. He said it was pussy. And you trying to, this girl was even like, we're not even kissing on the first day. You just got here. We're going to take it slow. If she would have kissed this dude just by saying, hey, hello, welcome to the Philippines, she would have got it.
What if she would have did a little making out, a little heavy petting? What y'all call it? What if she was doing a little heavy petting? And then boom. Y'all, I got to get out of here. This is gross. Yes. Guys. Stay tuned because we're going to get down to the bottom of this.
That's
right. We're going to make an exclusive video dedicated to the grossness of this guy. And we also need to get, I don't know, man. We might need to open up with them. We can't save the best for last.
Yeah.
We're going to have to open up with them on the next video. Guys, we're going to sit down about this guy.
Oh, yes.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Veah and Rory Reacts. Stay tuned on the next episode, guys. This has been fun. 90 days before the 90 days.
And we out. Peace.